secret thing I was telling you about.
Yeah, no.
Cool.
Yeah. Anyway.
And that's why we don't tell chat.
That's why the chat's got to be kept out of the loop.
Hashtag don't tell chat.
Don't tell chat.
Aww.
No,
Chat, how do you feel
Chat
about that?
back.
I'll tell you
Not being
guys.
told. No, it's true. It's not true. I love
Okay.
you, chat.
So it was a really dark night, and quick, Murray, hurry up.
Okay, sorry, right. So, where we left our party, they had just seen something horrific. You'll need to watch the first part to understand what it was.
I like the first comment is, tell chat.
Oh, the chat will find out.
There's a lot of anger there.
Oh, well, I'm angry at the chat. Don't make
Don't
the chat.
mess with the
Don't
chat,
make the
Murray.
chat angry. Okay.
Jeez. What have we told you?
Oh, chat. So, you all awaken.
Good night. It's 4:30 a.m. You deserve
Oh
to
my
sleep.
God.
Who is
so
watching this
bad.
at 4:30 in the
Do I
morning?
dare say sweet dreams? Because I don't know that was the best precursor
way
to
to,
sweet dreams.
Good morning.
Hopefully, when you wake up, you can see the second half of this and go.
Is that Stony? Is that Stony watching
No,
this?
that is Phoebos Rising. He was the guy who was very excited to be able to see us. He was the guy that
Baby
gave me
Rising.
blissful chaos.
He got the chaos from my T-shirt.
Awesome.
Genius.
Chicago hype.
That's trademark, so that's 10% of any profits you make.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he's on call. So
Right.
congratulations.
Amazing. Well, hopefully that isn't.
Dream well.
Yes, dream well. And,
I don't know.
And if you're on call, I really hope you don't see anything that reminds you of that, because that would be a really bad time to freak out.
Maggots.
And Tally Darkstar is the other name he had to come up. So yes.
Lovely job.
Nice.
I'm
Very
sorry,
well.
chat.
Have a good one.
We love and respect you at all times.
So anyway, we have
You-
this new character called Phoebos Rising who comes out of the body.
Yeah. So you awaken, and you are momentarily
Confused?
confused. Yes,
Can I-
please flip. Thank you, sir.
No worries.
That's very important.
I know.
You are confused. There's silence where you are, and
Like abnormal silence? Or
abnormal
just-
silence,
Okay, yeah.
and unnatural silence. And as you come back into sort of full awareness, the phobias that you had experienced at the end of your last conscious waking thought are gone.
Oh,
But you also notice that the gore that you got in your mouth is not there. That there's no sticky body parts or maggots or anything else around you. And as you start to become
everything's okay.
aware of your surroundings, you know most people are gone. Like, there is no trace of them. There is no blood or gore anywhere. The stage is completely clean.
so we're still in the cafe.
Still in the cafe. All of the seats and the bookshelf and the bar is where they were.
Is the bar
And
is
we're
the
on the
books
ground.
ordered?
You're on the ground.
And is the order of the books in the same order that I left them?
Yes, the books are
Untouched.
as you remember. So where you got to, and so there's this lovely ordered section, and
There
then there's
really
a disordered
is.
section. That is where you left it. So there's almost an imprint of your body where you were standing. So ordered.
I take
disordered.
some small comfort
Right.
in that.
When you're looking at the beautifully ordered books, you notice that the woman whose notebook you read, she is on the floor, but there's no one else around her. You notice as you come back to consciousness that Elvira is next to you, and that you notice when you come back to consciousness that Derek is next to you. But
Good.
you become very quickly aware
I
that
look
there
after
is
Derek.
no one else
Really regretting that this guy's
in the
named
coffee
Derek.
house.
I grab Elvira,
Mm-hmm.
and does she respond to me? Is she,
Yeah, she's freaking out a little bit,
Okay.
but no more than you in terms of what happened.
I hold her hands and I say, it's all right, babe. We're good. We're good.
She goes to text and
Oh
nothing.
God, there's no phones.
No phones.
Hang on,
No,
you didn't
no.
tell us it was a horror story.
I flee in panic.
You note as you grab her hand and she's freaking out that there's no phone, that your pay wave ring is gone.
How will I buy stuff?
Stuff. Like Sean Connery.
Yeah. So you notice your
Blackberry.
briefcase and BlackBerry
Oh,
are gone. And whatever, if you had anything on you, what did you
My
have on
dog
you?
tags.
Your dog tags are still there?
Your digital dog tags.
Yeah.
I had no real digital stuff. No, maybe my watch would have been the closest
Yeah.
thing. I'm very, very.
The one that you...
Any weapons?
Is it the one your
What I
grandfather
had-
had and that he kept up his butt? when he was in a pit.
What film are you appropriating here now?
Wow, that went. That went.
Pulp
That was the
Fiction.
watch, yeah.
It's a
Wow.
Pulp Fiction reference.
Yes.
No, so I really didn't. Maybe I would have had like a gun. Yeah, probably in my
Yep.
duffel bag.
Yep. If you are going to go over and look at your duffel bag, you'll note that it's been rummaged.
I'm not very happy about that.
I grab
What about my sticks of
Elvira's
dynamite?
hand and I walk over to the coffee bar.
Yep.
Is nobody serving?
Not
Sophie's
serving.
gone.
Sophie's gone.
Is there a phone there? Can I?
I'm gonna, before you get there,
All right.
I'm gonna grab you by the scruff of your shirt and go, "Where's my briefcase?
Hey, G-man, get your hands
Where's
off
my
me!
briefcase?
Get your hands off me!
Where's my briefcase?"
Guys,
Guys.
Who's
Elvira
it?
pushes between the two of you.
I go grab her. Where is it?
Where
We've
is
all
it?
lost things we care about.
Not as much as my briefcase.
I kick him in the shin.
Ah! I punch you in the face, but I'm not very good at it.
Give me a brawl.
Oh, not really.
Yeah, no,
worth
you're
it.
gonna-
It's not even really worth the punch. Like, it glances off your hair.
So,
I'm actually-
are you saying it's so well aimed it was glanced at the head? We should roll that.
Like, I'm furiously,
Okay, yep,
You
yeah.
touched the hair, man.
And I'm like, you can see that my pupils are like pinpoint kind of like dots, and I'm
Okay.
freaking out.
Hey, right, we're all disconnected, all right? We're all IRL.
The company's gonna kill me. I need to
Oh my
go
God,
find it
Rock!
right now.
You hear Anita, who is sitting at the table, pointing out the glass door at the front.
This is hardly the.
What you see is just beyond the veranda of the Lake House Coffee is a lake
Oh, good.
with red water. And that beyond that, looming in the distance, is a city. But that city is of kind of curving and writhing organic shapes with lights, and they are sort of twisting in towards the lake, and it looks very, very unreal and very foreign and very alien.
I take off my VR glasses. They're obviously... I've seen this thing before.
I'm just gonna
Yep.
walk outside straight away.
Okay.
I'll
I'm gonna-
forget everything.
I'm
walk
gonna
outside.
drop
Look,
everything and
Poindexter,
walk out as
don't,
well.
don't go outside.
I'm already
All right.
outside. Like I'm already.
So
I'm standing there next
as
to
you
it.
as you stand.
No one says that anymore.
That's why I'm bringing
What
it back.
What do you say?
Poindexter. No one says that anymore.
I love
You're
it.
such a good 17-year-old.
I'm bringing it back. I don't care.
Yeah.
And as you stand there,
She says with
looking
confidence.
at. So when you go out onto the veranda, the road is gone, the car park is gone. Now the veranda is immediately entering onto the shore of the lake, and on the shore of the lake, the sort of the red water is lapping, and as you watch, twin moons start to rise beyond the city. Can you all give me a sanity?
They said this. They said twin moons.
I like that it wasn't the lake of blood. It wasn't the fact that there was a city. It was the two moons
The two
rising
moons.
that really got to us.
I succeed.
You succeed.
I
but I
fail.
shouldn't. But I succeed.
So this is just things to be
Look,
added.
my
to
briefcase is
the risk
really
and the risk
thing I'm worried
assessment.
about.
The risk assessment is like this has just gone off the charts. This is
Yeah.
so risky.
Yeah, we're not.
This is going to
investing.
get a
We are
bad
investing.
report. The company is going to know.
Yeah.
All right. Did you succeed? Did you succeed?
I'm gonna go cray cray.
Can you take 4 sanity, please, Clancy, and
Yeah.
5 sanity, please?
So why do we go beyond 10% of our sanity?
I think it's only in one encounter. I think.
I lost 5% of my.
But I think this is all one encounter so far.
Yeah. So
5.
as you're standing there, can you all give me spot hidden checks, please?
Because you're really looking for things that are spotted.
97.
No. You
No, I failed.
Do us proud.
You watch, boys.
Bring it home.
When it
you were
comes,
talking about how good your dice
when
were.
it comes
Yeah.
to
It's
the
better when
tough
just
rolls,
and then you
when
know,
it comes to the
doesn't
tough
talk about it.
rolls, and you need someone to pull it out.
Give it to us.
I'm always waiting for you to pull it out.
9.
Oh!
Oh, Nathan, you have pulled it out.
Can I say,
It is impressive.
nobody rolls lower than me when they need a really good roll. All right.
That's the
I-
smallest thing you pulled out all night.
I'm about to say, no. Nobody can go into a situation and roll lower than me. I've had so much practice.
Good. It's finally your
Well,
true value.
normally, of course, the system doesn't reward low rolling, so maybe
No,
Cthulhu
no.
is your system.
Yeah.
Oh, look, let's
So
keep playing
when
it.
you are, these guys are completely taken in by this new alien.
But my
this-
military mind just goes along and says, okay, risk assessment,
Okay.
could be dangerous. Water's not, I'm not scared of the water anymore because it's blood.
Yep.
I need to work out, I'm just kind of like surveying my surroundings and kind of like taking in everything
Okay.
and assessing it.
You're about to see something. Can you both give me listen checks, please?
Us two.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Fine.
I succeed.
Great. You
critically-
hear
I should take
Anita whispering, and you hear Elvira whispering. Carcosa.
Sorry.
Carcosa.
I need to listen check.
You did. Yeah, from the GM. Carcosa. They whisper the name of the city. Again, you recognise it from
yes.
from the play fragment that you read and from the poem that Ron read out.
Yes.
So, what you see, Martin, is on the lake shore, there is a bag, like a tote bag, and in the light of the moon. So that because it's a dual moon, it's like.
Double shadows kind of.
But even because there's two moons, it's almost like a bright moonlit night. It's not daylight, but it's bright, and you can make detail out.
Yeah.
And the bag on the shore is a lakeside coffee house tote bag. You can see the
Just for our viewers
the-
at home
the-
who are younger than, what is a tote bag?
It's a sort of a shoulder bag
Yeah.
with
Usually
emblems
made
on
of
it. I'm
cloth.
pretty sure that most of our younger viewers at home know what a tote bag is. I
Yeah,
think
tote
it's
bag is a
more about
little
the-
out. I know people who don't know what tote bags are.
It's-
And
Convention-
for those who are under 6 that are watching, what's a shoulder bag?
Yeah, and for those of you who are under 6, where are your parents?
I know what I was about to say.
And why are you watching Cthulhu?
I was about to say, yeah, let's just go through
Yes.
the explosion of the body with the parts and everything. Yeah.
Please tell us, Chad, if you are under 6. that may change where this adventure goes.
See
I
a
love it.
unicorn, and it's frolicking through the meadow.
Everybody smiles.
Everybody.
So you note that it's a tote bag from the Lakeside Coffee House, but you can tell because it's got the curving green pine tree emblem of the coffee house on it, and that is sitting on the lake shore.
What do I assess about it?
Oh, God. Oh, I don't notice it, do I? Oh, no, I did.
No, well, Martin notices. What do you do,
Martin
Martin?
Yeah, so I'm going to slowly make my way towards the lake of blood.
Okay.
No, it's a red lake.
It's a
red
great
lake.
idea.
It's a red lake. I did not say blood.
It's
There
like,
was
No,
mention
no,
of it.
it's
look.
like the Red Sea.
Murray, would I be wrong to say that, from a person who's seen blood, is it the same kind of...
Viscosity.
In this-
In all of my
No.
experience of oceans of blood,
No,
is this like the other oceans of blood
He's
that
played
I've
a lot of
seen?
online gaming, and there's a lot of death in those, but I don't know that there's an ocean of blood. It doesn't. So if you pay attention to
Could I just
lake,
quickly say one thing? As a 5-year-old, my parents tore their eyes out with Murray's previous insanity-inducing description about 20 minutes ago. So they're now dead. Many thanks, Murray.
Achievement unlocked.
Yes!
We've
Did you
orphaned
sign
one
the
of our
waiver?
parents.
You
Did
win
sign the
a
waiver?
prize.
I'm sure there was a waiver at the beginning.
Yeah, Murray
Nathan, make sure you put a waiver up at the beginning of this game. All right.
retrospectively signed the waiver, or your parents just holding their hand as they...
We are so screwed, guys.
Yes,
Turn it off now.
that was amazing. But,
Okay.
You're the actuary.
so I'm walking towards a lake of blood because
No,
I...
so you, before you step off the veranda, you look at this lake, and it's not blood, it's not water, it's liquid, but it is not, it doesn't form, it kind of gloops to the shore and then falls back, but it doesn't,
it's not natural.
it doesn't crest a wave, it doesn't make any kind of, so it's kind of a,
It's
A
a thick-
viscous?
yeah, kind
Jelly?
of viscous, but
It's
not,
an
but not-
ichor. An
But not,
ichor.
oh, nice. Yeah, let's use all the words. Yes, it's kind of a viscous ichor, but it's not. It doesn't leave a residue.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
So it's like a
not-
jellyfish consistency?
Yeah, kind of
Oh.
like that. So it's kind of like it's a single organism that sort of comes forward and then goes
Yeah,
back. but
don't go in the water. It's my
Yeah.
advice.
Look,
Are we calling it water now?
Well,
Is that
don't go in the
something
lake.
we're
Don't go in
calling
the
it?
lake.
But you notice that as you step down off the veranda,
Does
and you
it-
are now on the lake shore.
does it
towards-
move any... Does it feel like it's kind of moved differently since I've starting to move
Not the
forward?
not the lake surface. No.
I'm going to quicken my pace.
Can you both give me a spot hidden check? And you'll walk
Bad.
the toe back. Cool.
So I
Yes, I succeed.
roll, I roll 100.
You're
like-
taking
you're
it at
like,
Vista, man. You notice that where Martin is walking towards, there is a briefcase-sized shape next to the tote bag.
How fast can I get there before he does?
He's quickened his pace. You would need to run.
Okay.
Great. As you approach,
that is how.
So he's quickening his pace to it. So he's walking quickly, and you are dead sprinting. As you go, you're about halfway between the coffee house veranda and the bag and the briefcase. These hooked, suckered tentacles rise out like breaking the surface of a lake doesn't sort of begin. It's like they cut like a surgeon the surface of the lake and they come out, and then they just come forward towards you.
Oh my goodness.
The gouge.
They're coming towards you as you. So they're going to get
more
to you.
importantly, is the briefcase there?
They're going to get to you when you get to the briefcase in the bag.
Okay, but I will touch the briefcase at the same time as them.
We will have to see.
Okay, cool. Then I will take that risk as an actuary.
I see this door.
I love that. That's a risk. I love that. That's a risk assessment. Death or my briefcase? Right. Cool. What are you? You're
I quicken my pace.
You're quickening?
But what, like, do I see this happening?
You.
Because there's a whole heap of nope in this.
So yeah, you see this tentacle rise.
How thick is it? Like,
Oh, it's a good thigh-sized tentacle at the base of the.
You know, Lord of the Rings.
liquid.
Before Moira, Moira.
Moira.
Moira. Mine's a Moria.
I was about to say,
Mine's
somebody's
Overwatch.
been playing way too much Overwatch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that kind of what it's
Kind
like?
of tentacles in the water, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
all right. Well,
Or
the Watcher in the dark.
Sorry, the viscous ica. In that
Yeah.
case.
Can I
quick question. I have a knife on me because I'm like ex-military.
do
do
you?
not-
That would have been taken, would it?
Well, that was my next question because I have a pocket knife with all of
It's
my.
gone.
I have dynamite. Is that?
Yeah. Anything that was offensive or technological was missing from your person.
Well, it's not an
Okay.
offensive. It's more of a tool.
I have.
Defensive, really.
Well, if someone could interpret it as offensive, then they would have
I have
My
inoffensive
charm is
gelignite.
in your briefcase.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. I won't leap at it then.
Cool. So, what are you doing as this tentacle comes down to strike at you?
I'm going
you-
to try and dodge it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try and at least. So I've assessed the situation. I know somebody else is coming down here as well. I'm gonna try.
He's overtaking you.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try and-
remarkably quick.
So I'm gonna try and like at least move left and kind of like
Okay,
mean that
so you're
I'm
gonna dodge?
Yeah, so not so much dodge, but trying to take the attention of the tentacle away.
From
Mr. I'm in a suit and have no ability whatsoever to protect myself because I've got a very much protective. Like,
so you're going to take
name,
the
right?
attention of both tentacles.
yeah, I'm going to try and really
Okay.
kind of draw
Awesome.
Okay. Cool.
I'm like, and I'm kind of like get everything.
Yeah. No, I'll get my briefcase. Yeah, you're right.
All right. Can you? So the first tentacle attacks you.
Gonna dodge.
Just misses you.
Do I get a chance to dodge?
No, you're
Well, it
dead.
attacks, then you dodge. So
Okay, cool.
unless we do an opposed check, we could do an opposed check, but
No, you know what? I missed.
it misses you, so you're fine. What happened in your dex? Did you roll it?
Yeah, I got 20.
Nice.
So you did dodge.
Oh yeah,
you nimbly
by
step around it.
50%.
Tick it up
but
if you can.
you nimbly step around it only to walk into the path of the other one, which
I'd love if it bodged.
no, it didn't. 23. It
Right.
kind of you nimbly boom, oh, and it.
Can I get a chance to
Yeah.
dodge that one? Yeah.
You're dead.
Dodge?
Yeah, I can't. I don't know what that number is.
30, 30,
Nathan gives me this look.
37, which is under
37,
half
okay.
my dex, which means I dodge.
Okay,
That's
right.
a
So
success.
you so it kind of was.
I love this
expecting-
game. Rolling low. Yeah, boys.
It was
Let's
expecting
do it.
to attack
Yep.
Frank, and you kind of ran into it as it was reaching out for him,
Yeah.
and you basically put it off its stride, but it wasn't actually trying to sucker you, it was trying to get him. You get to the briefcase and the tote bag.
I don't care about the tote bag, but yeah, I
You
get to the
pick up the
briefcase.
briefcase? Okay.
Yeah, I grab the briefcase. Is it mine?
The lock is open.
Which one?
The other one.
finally work out what's inside this damn briefcase. No, I grab it
Okay.
and I'm trying to rescue
Do you
it.
grab everything?
No.
Who's down, who's
What the
down?
hell are you?
Okay.
What?
You grab your briefcase and you're turning to run back.
Yes.
Okay,
I don't care about.
From
Sorry,
the,
I
from
don't
the
even know what
veranda,
it
you
is.
see another tentacle surgically remove itself from the surface of the lake and reach up. These other two are now turning their attention towards
Team players.
Martin.
Okay.
And
I'm
this,
sorry, what?
this one is now focusing on the back of a running back to the veranda.
I'm a running back.
You are a running back.
I'm a running back.
You're also a disappointment. you know.
Yes, that's what my mum says.
I think this is all a distraction. I turn to Elvira and I say, "Where is Carcosa? Where is the king in yellow?"
She points at the city
Yep.
and
Kind
she
of-
says, "That is Carcosa. Can you give me a spot hidden check?"
You see the city.
Yes.
As she
Just.
points towards the city, you can make out a single building in the middle, which has kind of got a lit archway.
Yep.
And you think you can make out a kind of a yellow throne in that archway, as she points out Carcosa.
You should totally go there.
I, s-
So it's
I
across
say
the
I say to her, "Have you been here before?"
No.
How do you know?
So Bob opened the gate.
He must have. Ron.
Ron. Ron.
The
Bob,
most memorable
Andrew.
character.
Okay, Siri.
And then
remember
at that
Ron.
moment, at the moment there where Frank is running back, because when he pulled up the briefcase, it disturbed the tote bag, and some of the contents spilled. She spies her phone.
Right.
My phone. She runs past you, and
Can I grab her and?
Yeah. Can you?
Kill her.
So are you still going for the tote bag?
I was working as a team. I assumed.
Team of one.
Thanks for helping me with my briefcase, though. I
I'm
appreciate
gonna
it.
go for the tote bag. Yeah. I'm going.
Okay, so
that's what I
you
would
are
do.
you are just running straight back.
Yeah.
Cool. You feel a breeze on your ankle.
Oh, nice.
But
Is
you
it pleasant?
don't. Yeah. Well, if you stop to look, no. But if you
Oh, I don't
think
care. I've
about
got my
it, yeah.
briefcase.
It's not. Yeah. Basically, it snaps as you're at your heel, as it sort of reaches as far as it can out of the lake.
Okay. Whatever that
And
breeze
you,
was.
you kind of bound onto the veranda just as Elvira tries to get off.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
you-
I'm grabbing her.
Let's do an opposed roll.
Fighting? Can we do brawling?
Yep.
Do I slam into her as I'm running back?
Can you give me a luck roll if that's going to be the case?
I'm trying to help you.
Oh, now he's a team player.
help.
Now he's a team
Yeah.
player.
Just my gun, which is in that bag that you just.
Where's my luck roll?
Rolls 25, yeah.
I don't care about
62.
some 17-year-old
What have you
child.
got?
Six.
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
So
you're-
wait. That is actually a critical.
Yeah, you're. She's trying to get off, and you basically grab her and restrain her, and,
Yep.
and she can't break free from the power of your grasp.
I'm gonna kind of. I'm gonna sort of wrestle her to the ground and wrap my arms around her and stop her from running.
Okay. This is definitely going to be interpreted as physical restraint, not any kind of affectionate.
Yeah. I'm
Both.
gonna say don't move.
Okay.
Don't move.
Okay, cool. So there's love, but as in I don't want you to endanger
Protection.
yourself. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. This is not
Meanwhile-
the time to be romantic. I've decided.
You are in your second move to block the tentacle from getting to Frank. You're close enough to grab the tote bag. It's going to take a little bit of time because a little bit of stuff spilled out of it when he
Yeah.
ran away.
Mr. Teamwork.
What are you going to do?
It's
So,
it's Mr. Ant.
It's almost. It's kind of like flashbacks of what like previous stuff I've had to do. Like it's just like, it's very much like I know exactly what I need to do. I need to get down,
Yep.
throw as much stuff as I can in the bag, grab the bag, run back, but not in a straight line. And it's kind of like that's what's going through my head.
Are you
It's like,
going to zigzag?
I'm going to not zigzag, but kind of like move left, like
Okay, cool.
don't run
So
in a
move
straight
left
line.
and right, but not
zigzag.
No, zigzag in turn means that I'm actually moving like this and changing my direction, whereas I'm actually just going to be like,
Okay.
Rabbit.
yeah. So just like
And
it's an
sometimes
actual,
you'll move backwards.
no, it's actually
and then forwards.
it's an actual thing on how to actually maneuver away. You
Yes.
maneuver away in a straight line.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, can you give me a luck roll for putting the things in the bag, please?
Yeah, certainly can. Luck is
Top. Where
luck is
you
60.
think sanity is?
60. 86.
Okay, can you roll 1d4 for me?
This one phone doesn't make it.
She's going to be distraught.
2.
2 items don't make it back into the bag.
Oh no.
And we already know one of them is a phone.
And the other one's the gun, obviously.
One's Elvira's phone,
Uh-huh.
and
the
one's
other's
something else.
A handgun?
Cool.
Well,
A handgun that could belong to somebody?
We'll see what happens when we get the bag back. If we
Thanks
get
for
the-
helping, John. I'd like to just
So,
point that out. That was
At that point, you feel a hooked tentacle wrap around your calf.
amazing. Cool. I reach in the bag. Can I find my knife?
Okay. Whilst you are rummaging.
No, not like literally just.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Well, there's what you find in the bag is there are 6 phones.
Yep.
Well, there are 5 phones because one of them was.
You're saying 6, like
Like it's a
5 phones.
like a Bowie.
Okay,
It's a
excellent. I just
it's a
wanted to check for our viewers that
it's a-
don't know a New Zealand accent.
Oh,
Yeah, there's 5 phones and various other paraphernalia of stuff. So there's a. It's going to take a second or two for you to find the knife.
yeah. So I'm just like everything goes in, and then I'm like look back. I'm like
Yep. Whilst you're doing that, God, the other tentacle wraps around your other.
You're screwed, dude.
other
Someone to
calf.
help.
Thanks.
And they.
Hang on, look, I got a sign for you. Ready?
Yep.
Is that an
Does it look anything like that one? No.
It's an elder sign.
Yeah. The other one, and they basically begin to drag you back towards the lake.
Yeah. But once again, my
yep.
mind is like focused. Like it's just like I need to get this done. I need to go in there. I
Can
need
you
to get the
give
knife.
me
I
one
gotta cut them
other
off.
luck roll, please?
Absolutely.
Roll low.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thanks for that team. Like, look at that. That's the kind of team you want.
You're welcome, buddy.
63 and it's 60, so very, very close.
Cool. You can use your luck pool to.
I would like to increase using my
So
luck pool.
you take 3 off.
Yes, I would like to do that.
so you
To
lose
what?
3 luck.
Yeah. You can use your luck pool as like a.
To improve it by the score from your maximum.
Oh wow.
So you take the 3 to bring it down.
So his luck from going forward is 57,
Yeah.
but he makes this roll.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
cool.
Which is
Alright.
important. It's a very important
So
role.
when you feel the familiar handle of your knife, and as you were just about to wrap your fingers around that, you also feel the familiar handle of a pistol.
Straight to the knife, because I in my head,
Mm-hmm.
it's not about what I find, it's like find knife, slash with knife, because
Okay.
that I'm like...
Okay. Your hand wraps
just
around
bang,
your
bang,
hand,
bang.
Yep, your hand wraps
Military
around
training
your,
is kicking in.
Yep, your
It's
hand
just-
wraps around your knife handle.
And it's almost like you know when you have a memory, like you get on a bike and you just know how to ride a bike.
I was
It's just
always
like
terrible at bike riding.
okay, well,
I get on a bike and I remember crashing.
oh, how about this? How about you get in a manual? You get in a manual car and you
Bad
just know
example, bad
you've got. So it goes like
You know when
this.
you're riding a camel?
So you go like this.
Don't talk about horses because this is the worst.
Immediately, it's just clip
Yep, okay. You've got-
the strap off it
Yep.
and pull it out
Okay,
and just.
you've got the knife. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to slash at the
Go.
one on my right leg.
Okay.
Is your safety on?
So what would I be using for that?
You'll be using brawl or your knife skill if you took anything in your fighting.
No, well, I didn't know I could take it because I did a quick build. So brawling.
Oh, you'd have a higher
Yeah,
roll
you'd have much higher than that. I would have thought.
25%.
And
Yeah, you'd have like
you've
30.
got you would have taken something fighting with knife probably.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You would have been max this character.
Probably 40.
Not at all.
Take a 40, I think.
A 40?
That's probably a natural.
A 50. 50-50. Okay, thank you. For brawl.
Makes
well,
sense.
So just go knife
It's
50.
one of the problems of having a quick build as opposed to a long, thought-out actuary
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. So all right, here we go. Ready?
who only cares about his briefcase that's now open.
17. Yes.
So you cut in. Can you give me 1d8 plus? What's your strength?
My strength is 40.
And so what's your damage bonus?
My damage bonus is.
You're the worst vet ever.
Yeah, well, the thing is, the build behind my vet is that he's just basically always drunk.
Oh.
So the strength, I tried to show that by the fact that he's got a really high con because he can take a punch, but he can't give a punch because he's
Okay.
really out of it.
So down the bottom, it should be your damage bonus.
Damage bonus is none.
Okay, so 1d8.
1d8. 3.
Cool. You cut into this, but it keeps hold of you, and it's going to drag you. You see him
Yeah.
struggling and being dragged.
That's cool, but is my briefcase alright?
Your briefcase is fine.
Okay.
You're
How
left on the ground.
are you feeling as a person outside of the game?
Derek?
Because I feel like there's a word for that, but I don't know. I don't be the one that really brings it
Look,
up. You
just
know?
say what you feel, alright?
yeah, no.
Don't just hold it back, alright? I'm ready for you.
Derek
Let me do a poetry slam
has
at you.
detached his leg
Oh my
and
god.
is hopping down onto the shore.
Does it have a spike inside it?
Oh, I thought you
His
meant Derek's
leg-
character.
No,
for a sec-
no,
oh,
No,
God.
the NPC Derek.
That
I didn't
was
know
a-
you could-
that was an imagination shift right there, my friend.
And so he's basically in a combat with the third tentacle that just missed you as you
Yeah,
ran.
the one I'm safe with.
And at that moment, Anita zooms past,
Mm-hmm.
and she is running towards Martin to try and help him.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to say to Elvira, stay here and run with
Okay.
to try and help. Actually,
Yeah.
no idea how I'm going to help.
Okay.
Yeah, you should definitely help him.
You're going to get one more slash
Thank you.
before these guys are going to try and pull you in.
Nope.
Okay. So you run past Derek, and this tentacle ignores you.
I'm taking off my jacket, my leather jacket, and I'm wrapping it around my arm.
Okay, cool. As you run. Okay, so they're going to... Oh, can you give me a strength check, please, Martin? Not
Absolutely.
You're running.
I love that the one thing I was like, this will be a character building moment. It's like, nope, you need strength.
Yeah.
Yes, I passed.
Cool. So, yeah...
Because I roll low.
You find on this lake shore there's a kind of a big rock in the shore which you are able to kind of push your foot against and resist for one kind of moment against these tentacles that are, unbelievably strong. And, yeah, they kind of pull off, dragging into the lake. So you're going to get another slash. You're going to get to him the next turn.
Yep, so
And,
slashing, here we go.
Anita's just behind you.
Nope.
Okay. Same tentacle?
That's what I was
on the
aiming.
right arm one?
Yep.
You get to him.
I get to him. With my wrapped up hand, I'm going to grab the tentacle and try and pry
Okay.
it off him.
Okay, cool. Can you give me a roll?
You guys are such heroes.
74, no.
No. Okay. It's
All right,
wriggling
take
and
it
writhing and trying to get a better grip on his leg, so you can't quite get a hold of it. Where is the tote bag? Do you let go of it, or have you got it in the other hand?
It's still in my hand. It's
Okay.
second hand. I know, yeah. I should let go of it, but
Sorry.
I wouldn't have.
Cool. Anita gets you. She grabs the tote bag off you. She rummages down inside of it and comes up with her handgun.
Excellent.
Her handgun.
Her hand.
Cool, perfect.
God bless America.
So she's going to shoot at the other tentacle that is on your left leg. All
Cool.
right. So where is she? There's a stack. There. Yeah, there. Cool. No, not that one. Oh, lots of stats. And can you have one more
Meanwhile?
slash?
Meanwhile?
You having another slash?
Okay.
I've lost a stat. There it is. You having another?
There we go.
You can have another slash.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cool.
96, that's
Ouch.
not working.
Cool. You drop the knife.
Cool.
And so Anita fires once and it kind of misses and just misses your leg.
Jesus.
This is like Han Solo moment when you're blind.
You know how
Yeah.
you
and
know
being
how,
dragged by the Sarlacc.
yeah, but you know remember how you picked up the briefcase
constantly.
and there was the other bag that was right next to
Yeah.
it and you had nothing to stop you. You could have picked
Sorry, I zoned out after the briefcase bit. What
So
was
the
that?
second shot also misses.
Love it.
So basically she's just firing blindly at
Yep.
your leg.
Yeah, this is
and
more
the
of a
first
liability
two
as I
miss your leg. The third one hits the tentacle and the bullet goes into the tentacle.
Meanwhile, so I'm back at the safety.
Mhm.
Excellent. I'll get a coffee. No, is there the book of the poem of the King of Yellow sitting on the stage?
No, not on stage.
So it's not there?
No.
There's
Can
no
you give me
evidence
a
of...
spot hidden. And who's with you? Derek's fighting.
No!
What did you get?
98.
Wow.
Yeah, you
I'm checking my briefcase. It's a really nice briefcase.
You got a paper cup under the
It's-
eye.
Paper cut. Don't you mean he fell over trying to find the book and landed on
And
the...
Elvira
I
is
think that's
next to
almost
you.
some blood.
She's like, what are you looking for?
A band-aid right now, but I'm looking for the book, The King in Yellow.
She points at the far end of the shelf.
Okay, start looking.
Okay, cool. You're looking for.
Meanwhile,
Yep.
these
Back
guys
in the
who are
real-
Back of the
wasting their
You're-
time over
you can
here.
have another-
Looking under
You're having
Y.
another stomp.
Well,
My knife's now on the ground.
so the knife is on the ground, so I'm going to pick up the knife and jam it into
Go.
the thing. Can I use brawl for that?
You can.
31. I succeed.
Great. It plunges in. Can you give me 1d? Was it 8? It was 1d8.
1d8, yep.
What's
What's
that?
his
1d8 plus no damage bonus.
2.
That's 6 in total. It uncoils and begins to pull back, but as
Okay.
it does so, another tentacle rises and looks to take its place.
All right.
Whilst
I'm going to look to block that with my wrapped arm.
the
When the
other
the new tentacle that's
Okay,
come
cool. And meanwhile, Anita takes another shot. Oh, and she rolls a 2.
That's a critical.
That's a critical.
It hits it in the groin
Yeah,
tentacle.
basically it shoots in the same
The groin
spot,
tentacle.
like right in the middle of the side, and it blows the
Oh.
end of this
Beautiful.
tentacle off, and your leg is released. So-
Immediately, once again, goes straight into mission. Is just grab 2 people, lift, run. Like, just...
Okay, so Anita grabbed the tote bag and the gun out of the tote bag. So she's
And
still
you've got
the
my
tote
knife.
bag.
I've got the
He's got
knife.
your knife.
And you're both
There's still 2
Derek's?
items on the ground.
Yeah, it's my dynamite.
And what were we know one of them's a phone.
We know one of them is
Yeah.
Sylvia's phone.
Can I get a...
Oh,
can I
my
get a
BlackBerry.
chance to pick
My
any of those up?
BlackBerry.
So can you
I hope it's
give me
your-
a dodge?
Bloody blackberry.
As Martin,
Me.
Martin McCain, Hero Man, tries to grab you and take you back to the veranda that you probably didn't need rescuing because
So I'm dodging him.
you're dodging his attempt to grab you and run you back to the veranda.
I want Elvira to have her phone, so
Yeah,
It's
everyone
like
needs
our whole relationship.
71 I fail.
Yeah. Okay. So you feel that what should be a willing participant in this race is actually one of them is very.
Well, you got to remember, I have 40 strength.
Yeah.
So, like...
Right.
I'm not-
I could overpower you.
I was about to say, you literally... I don't think you need to roll a dodge. I think you just need to not be willing. And
What do you want to do? Do you want to do? Well, do you want to do an opposed strength check?
I suppose strength. She's stronger than me.
Great. Yeah. Opposed strength.
Wow.
88.
40.
Yeah.
So
You've got your arm around Clancy, but there's a resistance, so you can absolutely break free.
Okay.
But the other 2 run. Meanwhile, there's an amazing battle going on between Derek and this other tentacle, and this replacement tentacle is coming up. So if you go back for Elvira's phone, you're going to face this next tentacle.
Okay.
But you've got the knife.
I think I'll stand my ground.
Okay, cool.
I'll yank my hand
All
out
right,
of
you
this.
and Anita run. The tote bag. You turn. You see Elvira's phone, and next to it is a tiny little thing that you recognise as your ring.
Ah.
So,
Well, I've got to be able to pay for stuff.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
You're standing there about to go and grab this, and this next tentacle comes down and attempts to wrap itself around you, and succeeds. So
All right. Does it go around
It wraps around your arm.
Okay.
Yep.
Can I slip my hand out from?
Oh!
Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh, what's that?
That's called
I think just
breaking the
that's
system.
called-
I like
That's
that.
called role play. That is. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. So it's squeezing your jacket
Right.
currently.
I'm throwing it in the air.
And,
Like,
yeah. So do you bend down and grab these
It
2?
was totally a really good hippie store find, that jacket, and I'm not
Gutted.
happy about losing it. But
How much did it cost?
it was
Anything?
$8, and
How did you pay for it?
With a ring.
Cash.
She
With
needs
my
the
ring.
Yeah. Okay. So you bend and pick up Elvia's phone
Okay.
and your ring, and you hear a rending as this tentacle pulls your jacket.
No, that's natural fibre.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is
It was a
alien.
hemp
This is alien
jacket,
space,
right?
man.
Oh, hemp. Hemp's quite tough.
And as you run back, you see
Breathe, buddy.
Derek whack the tentacle
Hopping,
just as it grabs his good leg and basically tips him over.
tips him over.
Backwards. So
Okay, not into the water.
He's like hit it. No. So he's further up the shore He's another sort of 10 metres up the shore than where you were having a fight with the tentacles. But as you turn and run back, and you've already gone past him, Martin.
Can I help him? Am I in position to help Derek?
You're in a position to get
I will run past and grab him and say,
Right.
"Come on,
So
G.I.
whilst
Joe!"
that's happening, can you give me a
Library use.
Library use, please.
Can I get a bonus because I know where to look?
Yeah. Add 10 on.
What about 50?
No, give him a
What's
advantage.
your library use? Yeah.
You have advantage in this system where you've got two d10 and you
I
pick the
really
better
wish
one.
I'd been able to take that roll that it knocked out of my hand.
Really?
97 and 97, I'm not sure.
Look at that. Thanks, Derek, for your advantageous dice.
You know what?
I really wanted that roll.
How is this my fault?
Okay, so
You know what they call that? Karma.
You get to where
know what?
where Elvira pointed, and there is a gap in the shelf.
I'll
where
never be able to work out how to
There's
do that.
been a book, right? Can you give me a spot hidden, please?
Check the floor.
I succeed on my spot hidden.
You notice down the other end of the bookshelf that you had meticulously organised that there is disruption that has occurred and reorganised. That almost as if someone's attempted to jam a book where there was no room to jam a book because you had perfectly assigned the space to the number of books required.
Yeah, I did it by anatomically sized books.
Okay.
So yes, I go down that end.
Yep.
Mainly because it irritates me, not because I think it got any.
Cool. So you notice in that part of because you knew where you were going and where you went. Indeed, that gap was where the King in Yellow was, but the King in Yellow returns to its place on the shelf, regardless of who's moved it.
I hate books that do
And
that.
so it's back where it was, which basically means it's had to somehow force the books out of the way and make itself into its place. So it's kind of jammed in there, but
I'm insane.
it's it's there. So that you're reaching for the King in Yellow at that moment. You get the chance to
Help Derek.
Help Derek.
All right.
Yeah, meanwhile,
What are
the
you
thing
doing?
that doesn't help
Derek?
anybody. Go on, guys.
I go. Come on, G.I. Joe, we're going.
All right. So the tentacles wrapped around his leg, like it was around Martin's.
Yeah. Well, I think we're going to leave the leg. So I start to put my
You just
shoulder under his arm and start to steer him up the road.
so the tentacle's still attached to his leg.
Yeah, but he's got a second leg, so it's all right.
No.
Oh, his
he's
fake
only got
leg?
one leg.
Real leg.
No,
it's
he
his
was
real
using
leg.
his
Oh.
fake leg
Oh, okay.
as
I thought you meant fake leg.
he
It
was
like
using
a-
his fake leg as a weapon.
Okay.
And as he hit it, it grabbed his real
Oh,
leg and
well-
tipped him over on his back.
I'm going to consider
knows
that
what
he's
it's
probably
like.
better with a knife than I am. So I'm going to
Give him the knife.
flip him the knife.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
That sounds rude, but okay.
Flip him the
Flip
knife.
him the knife. Great. He grabs the knife and plunges it, and straight into this tentacle attached to
Okay.
his leg. And it immediately releases, kind of splits it, and so it's
Yeah, nice.
severed, and it releases him, allowing you to pick him up and help him back to the veranda.
Okay.
Once you're all on the veranda, the tentacles kind of disappear disappointedly into the viscous ichor of the lake.
Oh, wow. So,
That is great.
Well,
That's such an anthropomorphic kind of. I love it.
they go,
Well, they it was like a lure. They wanted you to come out.
yeah, they had our
They didn't put the bag there, but
prized
yeah.
possessions.
All right. So you're now back in. You found the king
Good news, everybody. I found the book
in yellow.
and my briefcase is okay.
Can you all give me?
I'm gonna walk
Can
up.
you all give me
and punch
psychology
him in the
rolls,
face,
please?
Like,
Sorry, what was that?
Psychology rolls, please.
Oh, damn, I just put it. Oh, no, I did. I have psychology now.
Yep.
Oh, that doesn't look good so far.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, 9!
great. You notice.
he rolled an 8.
You notice Derek, Anita, and Elvira are looking warily at you, looking at this book, like they know what's in it. And they know
What are they?
the contents.
I walk up to them and go, and we notice this. I go, what do you know?
I'm going to start
Yeah.
reading it.
And they just go like this, and I look at them and use my big boy voice.
I'm going to start reading
How
it.
does that sound?
It's, what do you know?
Reading the book.
And then they look at me, and I just go,
It's a great book.
just
It's good.
slam my fist on the table. I'm like, I'm gonna have my knife back by this point. I'm just gonna stamp the knife in the table and just like hit it down to the
So
point
you haven't
here.
got
I'm
the knife
reading
back
the
at this
back-
point
the back
because Derek's got.
Derek, so I get the
Derek,
knife
when you
off
slam
Derek.
when you slam your fist down on the table, Derek puts a calming hand on your shoulder
Not a foot.
Remember
and
your
places your
steps.
knife back on the table and says, "Calm, brother.
What do you know about this?
Reading the play will drive you insane."
I'm reading the end. I'm just reading the end.
He's
of the
just
Can you
he's
give me a
speed
review?
reading the whole thing.
book. I'm just reading the end of the book.
Can I?
Lavrius, yep.
It's fine.
No, in the book.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry
book
about
is
it.
bad to read.
Yeah, I succeed.
He rolled 10. I love that you roll 1d10 first. What if you roll a 9, man? Or game over. You notice, as you try and flick to the end of the book.
I think I can succeed in flicking to an end of the
No,
book.
but you notice, man. You notice.
I notice everything.
He also did
There
his
are passages within the book that have been
Altered.
highlighted.
In a library book? Sorry, library book?
library.
So these are random words.
highlight a book.
So they're highlighted in yellow,
I'm just gonna
green, and
pull this
blue.
one down a little bit.
Excellent. How does a player character make a sound roll? Okay. I'll wait for Nathan.
No, I'm good. I can hear.
For those of you who are watching, he said, "I'm good, I can hear."
Unfortunately, you can't hear him.
Have we
He
seen
does.
anyone in the chat and say
So,
other than well?
Let's
actually,
prove
yes,
him
other
wrong. Join the king in the dead city. Did you hear that, Nathan? What did I say?
Nathan, you're amazing, and I'm sorry for not picking up your bag.
All right, make a send check then.
Okay, cool.
than- Yeah, I think you failed your listen check. Your ears have gone.
So
insane.
I said, so I read, but maybe not out loud. Or do I just
I
unconsciously
think
read it out loud?
as you read it unconsciously, you don't feel any shift in your perception of. There we go. That should be better. It's almost like
Join. Okay, so for those of you playing at home, these are like torn. They look like they're not incomplete sentences, but they're torn bits. Or
no,
they're, they're highlighted
within the
sections
pages. So
within it.
within like the first 6 pages, the yellow, then the green, then the blue. So you kind
Yeah.
of you piece together these.
Okay, so this is what I pieced together. So, join king in the dead city. Grant my lover and I a place beyond death in your kingdom, whispering in my dreams. Through the songs, the way is made ready. The chant is the key. The yellow sign is the door. Through death, the doorway is opened. None shall remain to unmake the way. Or backwards, it's Yahweh
No, whoa.
What? Yum.
Anita grabs the page off you. What are you doing?
What? Was I even reading it out aloud?
So
That is the yellow sign.
that is the yellow sign. Do we have this? Where did we find this? This
That was on
just
the, that was on your chairs as you sat.
Can I read it?
in the cafe. That's why I put them under your bums because you actually sat on them all.
I just
Okay.
thought it was
Oh,
like
that's
an
cool.
awkward, like.
No. So,
For those at
when
home,
you
this
get
is
to
the
the end of
symbol of
that
the-
passage, can you all give me a listen check, please?
the bottom.
I'm so confused. I'm listening to myself.
No.
I succeed to listen to myself.
I do too.
I love the sound of my own voice.
What?
How'd you go there?
I still can't read what you've rolled based on your facial
Yeah,
expression.
your poker face is fantastic.
5.
You rolled a 5. You hear from.
Oh, I've already ticked that
You
off.
hear from the kitchen. Shit.
That's a rude word.
It is.
I smack whoever it is that says that.
Okay, so where you were running when everything went down, there's the bar, then there's a door to the kitchen storeroom area behind.
Can I
Yeah.
stealth out there?
Yeah.
Can I quietly?
Somebody
go
said
and see who's
library.
Yep.
Library. Tell me the tongue.
9.
Cool. You absolutely
We
make
are
your way
so
behind the
good at
bar,
rolling low.
and then out the back is a kitchen area, and then to the left is a closed door.
Right.
Give me another listen check.
1.
You hear
Oh my gosh.
about.
That's legit. Like,
Yeah, you didn't cheat this
You
time.
hear the footsteps of a female. And
Wow.
how heavy?
He rolled a 1, man. He rolled a
How-
1.
how-
He can hear all the things.
How
She's
heavy?
a redhead.
She,
What's her star sign, Derek?
yeah, you can hear,
Elder sign.
you can hear the footsteps of what you think is a
Light-footed
a
person.
human, and they're quite light-footed.
Can I?
How's the heartbeat
Can I
going?
figure out how far away from them they are, or
It sounds
Can I-
like they're in that you would intuitively think that was the storeroom. So that's quite a small
so I could?
storage cupboard. They're in there.
Okay. I'm going to again, I guess, quietly move up there and burst into the storage room and
Okay.
confront the person.
So the door is shut.
Uh-huh.
How are you going to burst?
Is it opening inwards?
It will open inwards.
Inwards. I will burst in.
When you
Slam
try to
the
burst
door.
in, it is locked. So
Ah,
There goes
one of
the
those
spell.
locking doors.
yeah.
I'm not great.
Can I
unlocking
just say,
things.
I'm right back. I come in at the exact same moment because I heard this ogre roll well as
So
well.
our unstrung soldier's going to help.
No,
break the
well,
door.
well, he knows what to do. You know, he just goes straight foot, bang, boom, hit the door, knock it down.
Okay.
Do I get experience?
Give me a strength check.
A dice stopper question. Do I get experience for beating the door?
Of course. That's like
If you-
isn't that
if you do it
established that if
successfully.
you destroy doors, you get
Well,
experience.
now, can I say, is this a? Can I use my ability moving forward at such speed to be able to increase? You know, obviously dodging everything with my incredible dexterity.
Your drunken dexterity.
My
You
drunken
lurch towards the door.
I
and
do.
You might,
I can't wait till this fails.
with all
Does
that
he get
lovely.
advantage? Or?
With all these
Yeah,
kind of-
go on then.
The
Yeah,
wheedling. The wheedling.
How about a 2?
Did you need the advantage?
Not at
No.
all.
No.
Ah.
So absolutely.
I roll low on my own.
Cool. So you smash into the door.
Let's never play
and-
D&D again. Oh my god, these
Cool.
dice.
You smash into the door and you burst in, both of you. And what are you doing? You're reading still?
Oh, it's such a good book.
Cool.
I get nothing. from these
You.
I came back,
burst
there's
in-
like tentacles coming out like latched onto your brain.
You burst in on Sophie, the barista who served you coffee.
The barrister. Don't screw
Actually-
Where's my double espresso, bitch?
Smack!
I
Call this
haul her out.
free-range.
Okay, you're gonna hold her out.
I'm gonna yank her out. Is she
So
coming
yeah,
willingly?
Look, she's not willingly. She's yeah. Can you give me psychology rolls, both of you?
Oh,
Yep.
yes.
She's
Good job, guys. Just want to say I'm really proud of you.
angry.
Thanks.
So it was her that uttered the expletive when when Frank read the page out of the selection out of the book. So she's angry, but she's trying to mask that anger with kind of a innocent. I just happened to be locked into the storeroom, kind of.
Yeah,
Really
we're not.
badly.
We're not buying that.
No, cool. When you come back out, you're engrossed in the book. You find that Derek, Anita, and Elvira are huddled, and they're kind of looking at the walls of the coffee house on the other side of the.
Lake.
No, on the other side from the bookshelf,
Oh.
because the walls and fixtures of the book of the coffee shop itself have started to take on an organic twist. So they're not melting. They're not.
They've got the
not-
texture of skin.
They're not any less stable, but they've started to become kind of curving and organic. So
And they
the-
have a heartbeat.
The pillars are curving. They're not the and if you look, there's the tables and the chairs are also becoming more sort of writhing rather than sort of straight chairs.
In the same manner as the city is
Yeah.
sort of writhing
Yeah.
and.
If you were to look out the window, you would see that the curve is the same.
All right.
So good things, right?
So, Elvira's here because I'm here. Derek is here because you're here. Alice is here because you're here. Sophie, why are you here?
I don't know.
I give her that. I'm gonna fuck you up, bitch, if you don't.
Whoa!
Wow.
There's a 5-year-old watching that.
I was about to say, the poor 5-year-old.
Sorry, wow.
I'd like to apologise.
What's our
to our
5-year-old's name? Because we need to apologise.
Oh, that was
His parents are dead, it doesn't
Oh
matter.
no!
Uncle Derek doesn't mean what he's
Sunrail.
saying.
I think Derek's way too into his character.
Look, I think you need a time out in the naughty corner, Derek.
I've been spending too much time on 4chan.
Okay,
I'm-
right.
This is what
Oh,
Reddit
yeah,
does.
so-
Away from your character, man.
She is really badly trying to hide that she's just not doing a very good job of hiding why she's here.
So I grab her wrist.
Yep.
And I go over and I put it under the place where the hot milk comes out.
Oh, the
And I
coffee
get
machine
ready
torture.
to.
Okay. LVS, she was with Ron.
Oh,
They planned this.
is that right?
No?
Would you say they're
Can I just say, I love the. Roar.
Would you say they're lovers?
No? Oh, yuck! We're not lovers.
How long have you known that he's had that thing on his chest?
Say, grant my lover and I a place beyond death in your kingdom, whispering in my dreams.
I think.
Quick
I
question:
thought that was the.
Does she have?
Okay.
Does she have any
I
like?
think he opened the way with that.
Just can I do a spot hidden? Just
Yeah.
Do I notice any like
Yeah, maybe.
markings that are like kind of like being covered up in any kind of way?
You're frisking it?
Yeah.
Can we
100%.
appropriately do that? Maybe
I'm
with a
Well,
parents
do you
present
want,
or something?
Well, Anita's offers to frisk her if you want.
Yeah, I think that might be more
Okay.
appropriate, Nathan.
So, Anita frisks her down. There doesn't seem to be, but she does find that Sophie's got a handgun tucked in the back of her trousers. So,
Don't we all?
so she takes that off her, and
Probably
because
should have
she's
checked her for that.
because she's the one who clearly knows her way around a handgun, she sort of appropriates that and makes sure that it's secured and things like
Yeah.
that.
Sorry, who took that?
Anita.
Anita.
So
Okay.
she's the only one with handgun use.
No, I'm gonna need to
other than
know.
Sophie. Right.
So he had a yellow sign on him. Did he have?
She doesn't seem to have any. She's
No,
not
but
sweaty.
he did. The guy who did the chanting
He
and stuff.
cut it into his chest.
Into his chest.
Yeah, so
So
she's
it
not.
all
She's
kind
not
of
sweating.
fulfilling
She's
the
not. There's no
thing.
weird odors about her. She's quite upset that she's lost her gun, but she's like, no, it was all Ron's idea. It was some ritual to bring us to Carcosa.
And do we think she's lying, or
I was supposed. I was
can we
supposed.
do
I was supposed to join him at the same time.
And what? Do the
Kill
chant?
herself.
No, the suicide.
What a loser. Why didn't you?
I
Wow.
wouldn't go through with it.
is Ron the king?
No. She points,
Yeah.
and if you follow her point,
Yep.
Yeah.
you will see
The city.
on the far side of the lake a very small yellow figure
A very small yellow king.
walking.
Oh, gee.
No, you gotta look him in the face, man. You gotta take the pallid mask off. Yeah. Yeah. Do you open your briefcase?
Oh, God!
Do you open your briefcase to see?
Oh,
if
hang on.
there's-
I think.
So,
are we?
We're almost out.
We're
Yeah.
almost
So
out,
she
right?
points, and you see a hunched figure
Ragged.
in yellow rags walking on the lake surface.
I'm just.
Towards
This
you.
is messed up. On the lake surface.
Fins.
Scene.
For now.
Scene for now. We're going to have a quick break again. So regain your sanity. Everyone roll 1d6 to recover sanity. Not
And
you
if you're a
guys.
5-year-old child, maybe go to bed. Even if it's not time.
Yeah, because you're tired.
You're tired, go to bed.
Lol, we're back. No,
Crap, put some pants on, Murray.
You just made me-
Oh my god.